with him, is also a part of this delivery session. So in here, they will cover about mobile automation using UiPath with detailed example. And another one important thing, if you want to enroll for other test automation series or chapters, you can enroll it by using this link which I have shared in the comment box. So over to you, Amit and Sandeep.
Thanks, Deepak. Thanks, Rohit. Thanks everyone for joining this session. Yeah. So Sandeep, can you please share your screen so we can start with the presentation first? Okay. So today's topic. So we are continuing with the UiPath test automation series, right? So where we have covered what is a scriptless test automation, what is a web test automation, then desktop test automation, and now we are going to see about the more interface, which is very important part of the any test automation project, which is a mobile test case automation, right? So here in the session, let's go to the agenda and we'll see in detail. So in the agenda, we'll see about the mobile test automation overview. Then we'll see the how UiPath come up with the mobile test automation solutions, right? Then we have seen we're going to see that two practical session where Sandeep will demonstrate us two test case, one for the Android app and second for the mobile application. So where he will show you how we can build up those test cases, how we can automate mobile application for the Android and iOS in a real device, and also for the using the cloud device as well. So, and after that, we will have the question answer. So we have some quiz as well. So based on the session, right, Sandeep will explain that we have some quiz. So it's kind of MCQs. So those are the able to answer and high score, they will get the good prizes from the UiPath team. Okay, and after that, end of the session, any questions you have in terms of mobile automations, right? Then we will answer those questions. All right, so let's start with the mobile test automation overview. Uh, let's understand exactly from the scratch what is a mobile test automation, why it's required. So as of now, you can see that every businesses from in every industries, all right, they wanted to be a grow up their businesses, and it should be a very handy whatever business operation, customer operation they can do very easily, right? So they're switching from the web to the mobile platform, and for everything we have the mobile application with Android or with iOS, right? So there's a huge demanding of the mobile applications in terms of the development, in terms of the testing, and those development testing, it is continuously going on with weekly releases or the monthly releases. So there's a speed up with the development. So whenever the speed up with the development, your sprint and releases plan to, and I mean for the on the production, right? It's very important to test each and every aspects of your applications, right? And in the mobile application, we need to test with different devices, different platforms, right? With the functional testing. So all the comprehensive level testing, we need to do that because uh, in the users are very huge. I mean, those have the mobiles and they have different devices, different you can say the display sizes or their versioning of the operating systems. Just so there's a huge I mean different level of kind of testing, right, which we need to do that, and which is not possible. We can do all these things testing through the manually, right? And which is not sufficient to do different level of testing, compatible testing, cross device testing on cross platform for Android as well, for iOS as well, right, through the mobile, right, in a very small uh, timeline. So definitely there is a need of the automation. We need to switch in the automation in such a cases. So that's why company has started to be leverage the test automation solution for the mobile application as well. And then it started to the for the mobile application to be test along with the manually with the automation as well. So there are many tools are in the market now, right, to which can help us to test our mobile application, but all the tools have some limitations, right? So So most of the limitation which we can see that, right, they I mean, one person have the knowledge of the Android and iOS script development, right? And also it needs your different set of tools for the iOS, for the Android in terms of automation. So different expertise we required. So that is the major pain point which we can see that. And also some of the mobile controls are not easy to automate as well, right? Because of the limitation of the those scripting tools. So these are the challenges which we have seen over here, right? And then uh, with the UiPath, with the latest their mobile architecture solutioning, we can see that most of the challenges has been resolved. So we'll go with the what UiPath has come up with the mobile automation solutions, right? Even it's a RPA tool, right? And most of the people they're not aware about it, and we can do a mobile automation through the UiPath as well. But yes, UiPath has come up with the very brilliant solutions, right? We using that solution, we can easily automate your Android application, your iOS application, your native app, your hybrid app, web app inside the mobile. So everything you can easily automate it. Doesn't matter the person have the iOS background knowledge or the Android background knowledge of this in terms of the scripting, and they don't need to build up a different framework in the same framework, same platform, same tool. We can automate it. So let's see quickly and about the UiPath solution. So next slide, please. Yeah. So you can see the consistent user experiences. So I just mentioned that using the one person, and the same way we are doing the web automation UiPath, we are doing desktop automation UiPath. In similar way, we can just drag and drop and technology. We can do a mobile automation as well. We can automate the mobile app as well for the Android, for iOS as well. Don't touch your device. Yes. So here we can connect with the physical devices, and we'll get all the controls. So let's say you have a simulator, you have a cloud devices for the mobile, or you have the your real device which you have connected in your through the mobile device manager in UiPath, right? So you will get all the controls, right? So without I mean, when sometime while doing the automation, right, we need to be control something from our actual mobile devices. So without touching your mobile device, every controls UiPath is already given, right, in the solution. So we don't need to be go and mobile our while doing a development automation. Once it's set up, we don't need to touch anything our mobiles, right? So that's the dependency which they have reduced. Recorder, so they have one more solution which they have a recorder, so we can record our mobile automation flow as well, right? And along with that, we can using drag and drop activities, right? So all the predefined activities they have given, using that activity also we can quickly design our mobile scripts. Okay. Then the speed is very important, right, in terms of the mobile automation solution. So here UiPath with their uh, architecture solutioning, they optimize and they have come up with a very good speed. So we can see that these more launching the mobile application, because whenever we have connecting with the mobile applications, they have different interfaces are there, like as APM, then it's going to the mobile, and then you have all this connection and going to the your automation tools, right? So the different connections are there, integrations are there. So all everything should be a more faster, right? So here you in UiPath you can see the it can be a very faster, where it have very good speed to automate your mobile application, indicate your select your object in terms of the mobile interfaces, and run your script very quickly, right? uh, Advanced actions, yes. So while doing the mobile application, the basic action, like as the tapping on some element, or the in typing some text, right, set text, all this activity which is are there. But there's some advanced activity also need to perform, like as a GPS or image injection to the camera, right? Or browse the image from the gallery, or browse the images from your camera for applications, right? Then network simulation, cellular versus Wi-Fi. So this kind of the uh, critical actions which we can automated. UiPath has given those facility which we can automate those kind of action as well. and the cloud farm integration. So yes, UiPath is giving the different cloud integration, source labs or browser stack. So you can go and you can connect your your devices, integrate with the UiPath, and seamlessly you can test your application with different platform and OSs. You have built up your script for one devices, and let's say you want to be test on different devices. So you can go and browser stack or source lab. You can change the device capabilities, right? And you can easily same script you can easily execute on different devices as well. So there's a very good cloud integration which we can see uh, with the UiPath. So these are the solution basically UiPath has provided. So let's go and see that the high level architecture of this entire the UiPath test automation solution in terms of mobile. So you can see over here entire structure. So mobile automation activity package, their standard UI automation activities, mobile device manager is there, then APM server of for the server and cloud and on device. So this is the components are involved, and you can see that in the right hand side there's APM, right? And APM connection with the real device and with the cloud, right? APM servers are there, right? And in the left hand side you can see the UiPath, the entire the activities and packages, and the middleware it is the mobile device manager, right? So this mobile device manager which can communicate with your APM server which is hosted on your local, or which is hosted on any servers, right? So it can be communicated. So using mobile device manager, we can easily communicate with the APM servers, right? So all the capabilities of your APM servers we can configure in mobile device manager. So there's a one activities is there in UiPath. So Sandeep will showcase us while we're seeing the demonstration. But with that, we can set up all the capabilities, and then right hand side for doing a development, right? Connections and accessing the hardware button, or sometimes we need to install the application as well. Your APK file also we need to install uh, so all these install application installation configuration, the mobile automation activity packages are there. So using that we can easily do that. And then once we start the development, we need to do a different activity, like set some text, or tapping somewhere on a element, or get extract some text from your mobile screen, right? So select the data from the drop down, scroll horizontal, vertical. So different actions are there in mobile. So all these actions are predefined available in UiPath Studio, all these activities. So using this activity we can go and we can easily set up everything and your test scripts, right? So this is a high level architecture. So this is a way the how the UiPath is provided the mobile solutioning. And for that you want to enable your mobile automation activities. There's a package, mobile automation activity package. So in manage package section you have to be just access this package and you can install. Then you can you will get the access of the mobile device manager, and all these activities are available. You can first as action, you are as a prerequisite when you started the mobile automation, right? Your APM server should be there, right? So either it's a hosted, or it's a local, your on local machine, or you are using any cloud source lab or browser stack. So you can it should be there, right? So that APM servers should be installed and configured on your machine. That's the first prerequisites, right? And then you can launch the mobile device manager from the UiPath, and then you can set up all these capabilities. And then your device is connected with the UiPath mobile device manager, and it's simulating your screens on UiPath mobile device manager. And then you can do your automation development, you can run your automation script, and you can see the real execution happening in mobile device manager. So that's a simulator which basically UiPath is given. Okay. So yeah, so let's jump in now the demonstration part. So this is a high level overview which I wanted to give you about the how UiPath come with the mobile automation solution in terms of architectures, right? So let's go ahead and see the demonstration of the Android mobile application, right, for the native app. So my colleague Sandeep is there. So Sandeep, yeah, please take up now.
Yeah, thanks, Amit. Hi all. Okay, so let's demonstrate. Okay, so let's start the. Okay, so let's. Okay, so first of all, so the our first test case is to launch the application, and after that we need to verify the product listing page uh, should be displayed after selecting the country and filling all the details and click on the let's shop. Then the product listing screen should be displayed or not. Okay. So this test case we need to automate using the UiPath, right? So as per Amit said, so there for the mobile automation we require some prerequisites. Okay, so I will be list down all the prerequisites. For example, okay, so first of all, we need a Java install in our machine. Second one is we need to install the Android, uh, Android Studio or SDK Studio. Third one is we need to install APM application, or second one is a APM node package. Okay, so either you can use either APM application, or you can run APM using the node packages also. So for that you need a installation you need a install node in your machine. Okay, node.js. and and third, after all the configuration is done, okay, so then next prerequisite is you need to install the mobile automation packages here. And next one is the UiPath testing activities. These two packages are mandatory for mobile automation, right? So first of all, I will be just execute and walk through. So how actually mobile automation is executed, right? So first of all, I will click on the run, the file, and now. Okay, so this is the mobile device manager is open, and I'm simultaneously I'm give the this utility to easily view all the execution, selecting the country, then entering the name, yeah, and then click on the let's shop button. Yeah, so now product listing screen is open, and now the test execution is completed. And so here we can see the verification point. The product heading text should be displayed or not. So this is verification point we have already added in our script, Java script here, right? So now we can we can develop the Android automation script from scratch now. So for that, okay, we need to go to the project, and I will be
So
add.
Sandeep, can you just show the output first? I mean, what are
Yes,
the assertion
yes,
which we have given? Yeah, yeah,
yes.
please.
So this one verification part, the output text value is the products which is we are expecting, and the actual value is come from the application, the products. So expected value and actual value both are matched. So this test case is passed properly. Okay. So now we will start the developing test case from scratch. So just right click on the project, click on the go to the add, and click on this test case, and we will okay online shop. Okay, I will be or registration. Okay, I'm just giving one random name. So registration underscore Android. Okay, click on next and create. So now the This is the basic given, then format is open. So, but we know we have no need to this basic format, and we will go to the activity section. Go to the okay. So I'm already installing the manage mobile automation packages. Okay, so that's why all the mobile activities is displayed in the activity sections here. So first of all, we need a mobile device connect activity required. Why? Because of we need to connect the our device with the script, right? So for that, we have already created the Android devices here using. Okay, I'm just closing this. Okay, okay, and going to the mobile automation, mobile device manager, right? Okay, go to the device, click on this add device button, and here I'm entering the my device name. Okay, so I'm currently I'm connected my actual device with my laptop. Okay, so that's why I'm giving the my mobile name Samsung Galaxy. Okay, yes, and here we need a APM URL. So I'm already, as previously said, we require the APM application, right? So currently, this APM I'm installed on my local machine, right? So this APM server is running on my local machine currently, right? So here, okay, okay. So this one is my APM is running on my current machine, right? So by default, when my APM server is start, okay, I'm just entering APM and click on enter. So now my APM server is started, and my APM server is running on my local machine. So local machine by default port is 127.0.0.1, right? IP. So just enter HTTP colon forward slash 127.0.0.1, right? And the APM by default running on the port number 4723. By default, APM always running 4723. So that's why I need to enter port number 4723, right? Now, so this APM server is connected with the WebDriver. So that's why the WebDriver object is WD. And so my current machine is my hub, and the mobile device is a node, right? So this APM server is a hub. Why? Because of this APM server is running on my local machine. Okay, so that's why here is the hub. So this one is my APM URL. Okay, so whenever you will execute your automation script on your local machine, so you need to enter APM URL in this format. Okay, so now we need to select the platform, which type of application you want to automate, right? So currently our application is Android, so I'm selecting Android. So device name, so this device name is a okay, so just a uh, normal you can enter, but this device name means your actual device name which is stored in your memory, right? So how can you find? Okay, whenever you are installing your Android, so after that you just need to enter adb space devices, this command in your command block, right? And just press the enter button. So this one is your connected device name, right? So my device name is this R9ZT10, etc. Just I'm copying this device name and pasted here, right? So now here is a platform version, means your Android operating system version. So currently my Android version is 11, right? So now just so my device configuration is completed. I'm just click on save and close, right? So next one is we need to configure your our mobile application, right? So for that, I'm just click on the go to the applications, click on this add a application button plus and enter the name. Okay, ecom application, for example. Okay, just I'm giving one name. Okay, so this is the application of web. So it's an application. Which type of Android or iOS? Android. So here is the app section. So here you need to enter your APK location wherever is stored in your machine. So this APK is stored in my this location, D drive resources. I'm just copying the path this for this APK. Okay, exact path up to the .apk file and go to the device manager and just paste it here. Right, that's all. So now my application also configured, right? So first of all the configuration is properly working or not. So you need to check from here. So just I'm click on this start application button, select a device. This is the recently created Samsung Galaxy. Okay, and this one is my added application and just click on connect button. And you can see the Appium server is running. Okay, so now the application is installed and displayed in our device manager screen. Okay, so now we need to go to the our UiPath, and here in the mobile automation, okay, in the activities section, there is a mobile automation activities. There is a one activity is a mobile devices, and first of all we need to use mobile device connection activity, right? So just drag and drop here. Okay, and just select the connection details from here, select the device, okay, which is connected, Samsung Galaxy, and select the application, ecom app, and just click on save button. All right, so now, so next thing is, okay, so next thing is we need to select country from this drop down, right? So for that, selecting the country, selecting the value from drop down. So UiPath give us a one activity, okay, in mobile automation section. There is a UI automation section also. So in UI automation section, there is a okay set selected item, right? So just drag and drop this activity from activity section and just click on this indicate target button and select the particular drop down and just click on confirm, right? So now which country you need to select, right? So in the this select item activity in the properties section, you need to set the country. So which country? For example, Algeria, right? So I'm selecting the Algeria, and okay. So next thing we need to enter the name here in this text box, right? So for that, UiPath so one activity is a set text. So I'm just entering the drag and drop the set text activity, and once again indicate target, select this text box and confirm, right? And here I'm entering the minor. Okay, whatever, Sandeep. Okay, so next next action is we need to click on let's shop button, right? So just I'm going to the activity section. Here is a tab. Okay, in mobile automation, always we are saying that tab instead of click, right? So that's why here the tab means it's a click. Okay, so just click just select the this button and click on confirm. Okay, now it's done. Okay, so next activity is we need to verify the user is successfully logged into the application or not. But how can you verify? So whenever you are entering, okay, selecting area, for example, I'm doing it manually from my mobile, okay, for the demonstration, Sandeep, and then click on it. Let's show, right? So we need to verify this text products. Okay, if this products heading is displayed, so okay, it means our test case is passed. So our verification point is this product text, right? So for that, okay, here we need to, okay, go to the activity section, and here is a one activity is a get text, right? So I'm using this get text activity here, right? And just indicate the target and indicate this text, right? And confirm. Okay. I'm saving this text into one variable. Just click okay, creating one variable. Heading text. I'm just creating one variable, right? And okay, so we need to validate. So for that, here is a testing activities also there. So I'm using the verify control attribute, right? So this control attribute activity we can use, and we can, okay, either, okay, so I'm directly here, okay, and okay, drag and drop this get text activity in this activity, verify activity, and here is expression. I'm just entering the text, means products, right? Okay, now our script is completed for complete automation. Now we need to execute our test case. So I'm selecting this registration Android or Android my test case, and just going to the run file, right? And just I'm run. And now see, so, the, so automation will be started. Okay.
Sandeep, just show from the mobile device manager.
Yes,
Showing-
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Showing the same. Yes. Okay. I'm showing the both the way. Okay, so here is failing. Why failing? Okay, so this is a actually it's a, good example. Why? Because of when we are setting the text, right? So here is a tap before, means it means before you need to type into the text box. Okay, you need to click in this text box, and then you need to type, right? So for that, you just select the tab before no here, okay? Because sometimes some application activities support the tab before, or some activities, some controls not support for the tab before, right? So that's why we need to use this property as per the application. So this application, we no need to click on the text box before typing, right? So that's why I'm just selecting type before no, and I'm running once again. Okay. So now, so once again, the my test screen is running. Selecting Algeria. So now enter the name, then click on Let's Shop button, and now the verify user. Okay, now the our test execution is completed, and the output is expected. The verification is passed. The output value of text is products was equal to the expected value of products. Okay, so now we can successfully execute our first Android test case. Okay, using UiPath. Okay. Okay. So any questions?
Great. So I think, yeah. So we have done. So guys, here we are done with the Android part, right? So here Sandeep have shown us how we can connect with the first of us set up the APM capabilities, right? Device connection, and then your application configurations through the mobile device manager. So we can very easily, right, just filling up those tabs, and we can set up everything. Oh, so only the prerequisite APMs should be there, and we should have the understanding of the APM capabilities, what is the servers and the port. And then using those activities, we can go and quickly develop our mobile test scripts, right? Using all this activity. And here we haven't write any single code, you can see over here, right? So everything is provided by the UiPath, all the activities, instead of selecting the value from the drop down, then the setting the text, and there also we have different properties that Sandeep has mentioned before. Typing something in the text box, you want to tap or to enable or activate mode of this particular text field or not. So those property also given by the UiPath, and also to for the synchronization purposes to manage the delays or timeouts, right? So UiPath also given delay before, delay after, those kind of properties, so we can specify our the time interval whichever required over here, right? And also within the assertion also very important. So using the verification activity, we can verify the what we expected and what actually we are getting. So through the get text activity, we can extract the text, right? What is our the output of these test cases? So in this way, we can go and quickly develop this kind of test cases. Okay, so any question in this area
So,
you
yes,
have,
Amit,
you can
from
please.
this side, am I audible to you?
Yes. Yes. You're on.
Okay, so so we are using APK file for this the application configuration, right?
Right.
So instead of that, what about web application? If you can show like any use case.
So for that now, okay, for the web app means it's a mobile web app means you
Yes.
want to automate the web application in mobile browser, right?
Yes.
Okay. So for that, it's not a big deal. Okay. For the go to the application section. Okay. Application section. Okay. Just enter anything. Okay. For example, test mobile web. Right. And instead of app, you need to select the web here. Okay. Here you need to select the browser. Currently, UiPath support the Android for Chrome. Okay. And then you need to enter your uh, website URL. Okay. Google.com. Okay. And here you need to add additional desired capabilities for the mobile web. Okay. So which activity you want? Okay. So here is first of all, you need to Chrome driver executable here. Okay. And so you need to go to the download Chrome driver. Okay, Chrome driver.chromium. Okay, go this website, and as per your browser, which is installed in your mobile device now. So check as per the Chrome driver's version. Okay, you need to download this Chrome driver exe from this option. Okay, but make sure your Chrome version and this driver version should be matched, right? So you need to download this and store in any location and just give this .exe path here. Okay. So it's bus. So now you can then the this then you can go to the device, select and select this particular application here. So this listing listed in this section, select and just connect. Then automatically your browser will be launched in your connected device, and this mobile this website is launching your mobile device. Okay, but make sure the APM also running. Okay, so this is also mandatory.
And using just want to top up on that. So you using same control, right? Set text and get text, tap, same control. You can automate your mobile web application.
Yes, yes, you can use the same activity here. Okay, so no need to go check any other activity. Okay, and second option also there. If you don't want to connect everything, so here also in the mobile application section and open URL. So this activity you can use. Okay, so this application, so you just enter the URL here. Okay, URL here, and then the connected device, once launch the connected device, so automatically your web application will be launched. Okay, so I hope I'm okay. I'm done with your answer.
Yeah, it's fine.
So
Okay.
I'm using browser stack. I'm not be using physical devices. So how to connect or give the connectivity through browser stack?
Yeah, sure. I will for the browser stack, you no need to install any other third-party application in your device. Only UiPath is sufficient. I will demonstrate the iOS automation part in using browser stack now. Okay. Okay. So, any other questions?
And the second thing was that a few of my friends have told me that your system configuration should be high, otherwise it will crash. So what should be the minimum requirement I should be using?
So all the minimum for mobile automation in browser stack.
No. If I'll be using all these softwares on my laptop, so my
Mhm.
friends were saying you should have sufficient amount of RAM, sufficient amount of this, otherwise your laptop will get crash. So few of my friends have given this feedback also.
So
Okay. So
yes,
for
there is a problem. I mean, whenever you're setting up the local APM servers, so you have to be install the Node.js, then the Android Studio, and generally Android Studio killing your lots of RAM memories.
Okay.
Okay, and then in the so it's not a problem with the UiPath, the mobile device manager at all. It's just because of the setting up the same local server of the APM. Installing of the Android Studio, so that take a lots of bandwidth of your RAMs, and then you need a very high configuration of your machine, right?
Yes. So I
Yeah,
have received this feedback, so I want to confirm. Oh, thanks a lot for that.
yeah,
no problem.
yeah. So means i5 and 8 GB RAM. Okay, it's a okay minimum. It's a good. Okay, but for the you want a good performance, so you need to increase the RAM for
Fine.
that.
Thank you.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
So Sandeep, we have two questions in the chat. Can you just quickly answer those questions, and then we can proceed for the
Yeah.
next part?
On the actual phone or only inside the mobile emulator on the. Okay, so Surya, for this activity is supported for emulator, actual devices, and also cloud devices also. Okay, currently I'm connected the my actual real device. Okay, so all the demonstration is currently doing on actual device, but you can use your virtual device also. It's not an issue.
Okay, and we have one more question. How do you perform dynamic test capture?
Okay, so sure, definitely. So the Ignacio, so this question answer will be you will get in the iOS. Okay, in iOS section.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks, Sandeep. Let's go for the iOS part now.
Okay, so for the iOS iOS application automation, we need to first of all go to the browser stack. Okay, and go to the browser and I'm registering. Okay, and just I need to re-register once again. Just sign up. Okay, I'm just registered. Okay, and I'm just confirm my password. Okay, so the password confirmation is completed. Then click on the mobile apps. Okay, then automate testing. Okay, now we are the browser stack will be setting up the dashboard for us. Okay, so I'm just giving the Java example here. Just click on here. Okay, so now. Okay, so for the iOS application, so currently, okay, we have no IPF file. Okay, so that's why I'm just currently using the browser stacks sample iOS application for the demonstration purpose only. Okay, so you can either using the sample application if you have the any unsigned IPF file, so you can upload via file manager also. Okay, for okay, just go to here and select the IPF files. Okay, and so or third option is you can upload via the REST API also. So browser stack give us these two options for us. Okay, for the demonstration purpose, I'm just selecting the sample iOS IPA for browser stack. Okay, so here, so when we are uploading our iOS application in browser stack dashboard, so browser stack will create the one uh, their uh, their application path. Okay, means app URL. Okay, so this app URL is communicate with the this IPA file which is stored in the browser stack server, right? So that's why I'm just copy this and go to the our file device manager, going to the application sections, click on plus and user browsers. I'm just giving one name, browser stack iOS app, right? So here's the app and selecting the iOS here and just pressing the this path here. Okay. Now the my iOS application configuration is completed, right? So now second part is we need to configure devices, iOS devices, right? So I'm click on this devices section, click on plus button. Okay. Once again, so here is for example iPhone X. Okay, I'm just giving you. And here we need to enter the app URL. For browser stack give us the okay their own uh, their own appm URL here, HTTP Cloud Hub browser stack, because of this appm is installed in their server, right? So just we need to copy and paste it here and need to select the which platform, Android or iOS. I'm selecting iOS, and here is the device name. So which device name? So device name also here. Device name is in this capability. Just I'm copying this iPhone XS. Let's copy it here and paste. Right. So platform version also here. The platform version is well. I'm just copying. Just press and just click on save and close. Right. So now my device configuration also done and application configuration also done. I'm just verifying once again. So all the configuration is properly performed or not. So just click on this green play button, select the device and select the browser tab iOS app. Okay. And just click on connect. So now, okay, just a minute. So one thing is we are missed. So the means we need to mention the uh, browser stack username and password. So in the devices section, we need to go to the additional desired capability section and just copy and paste this browser stack user and their value. Okay. So this is my username. Okay. And next one is my browser stack password. Okay, so now save and close. And once again, we will verify that everything working fine or not. Just select and come. Okay, now mobile device manager will communicate with browser stack. Okay, using the given credentials and the configuration. Yeah. So now browser stack, this one iPhone X is displayed here. Okay, and here is this browser stack. Okay, demo app. Okay, just for demonstration purpose, right? So now our use case is we need to verify the click on the alert. Okay, how to handle the alert and get text from this alert box also. And second use case is or test case is we need to handle the dynamic text. Okay, so just for example, click on text. Okay, and when we are entering whatever text is here, okay, whatever text we can enter here, okay, this text should be okay and displayed here. Okay, in the waiting for text input section, and we will capture this text and verify, right? So this is our test case, right? So now, so let's start and get moving back. Okay. Okay. And go to the UiPath section, UiPath. Okay. Once again, I will be create new, add new test case, iOS app author, right? And create. And creating on the default section, right? So for that, first, what is the first step? We need to go to the mobile device section, mobile device connection. Okay, select device from here, select the application here and click on save, right? Next thing, okay, we need to tap or click on the alert button. Okay, alert button, right? So for that, we need to use tap activity, indicate and select alert and console, right? So after click on alert, we need to verify. Okay, click on this OK button and verify this is the native alert text also, right? So for that, okay, go to the activity section, go to verify here, okay, and okay, get text activity, okay, and we get target, select and confirm, right? And here is the I will be center. For example, this is the native alert. Okay. Okay. And next thing, after that, we need to click on OK button also, right? So once again, click on tab and click on OK button. Right? Next thing, after that, once we can click on OK, we need to click on this text button also. Okay. Let's go to the now click on text, click on confirm, right? And then we need to so enter the text, go to the activity, set text, indicate target. Okay, so here we can UiPath mobile automation. Okay, this text should be, and after that we need to get text, right? So for that, go to the activity section and get text. Okay, and I'm just in this section. Okay, so currently this section is this way, waiting for text input, right? And once again, I will be go to the activity section, verify control attribute. And then yes. Okay, get text and so we need to verify, right? So let's see. So the our automation, our script development is completed now. Okay, so let's run it. Okay. So I'm setting the my iOS app automate test case and just run file. So now the device manager will communicate with browser stack and execute our test cases in the mobile device, the particular browser stack mobile device. Right. So device connected, click on the alert and then they have verified the text. Then click on the text file. You are part of mobile automation. Yeah, now it's done. It's doing very fast. Okay. So now here. Okay. So here is they are verification. One verification is failed. Why? Because of this is a native alert, and after that there is a dot, means full stop. And in our case, we are not entering the full stop after the text, right? That's why this verification point is okay failed, right? So this is a very practical example. Okay, so for that, once again, we are just changing the dot. Okay, full stop here. Sorry.
Sandeep, I think it's
No.
not this one.
No. Sorry.
First one.
Sorry. First one. Right. So now once again run. So yeah. So now it's verification point. So now in this way, we can automate the iOS application using browser stack also. So any questions, team?
The mobile device manager need to be installed separately, or is it a part
No.
of?
It is a part of the UiPath.
Okay.
Okay. Here
So the
you can, yeah, here.
okay.
Okay. This device. Whenever you install this mobile device activity package now,
Okay. Only
so
then it will be visible. Fine. Got
yeah,
it. Okay. And for APM, do we need some configuration setups, or the steps which you have just told in the beginning that are fine?
yeah. So okay. So for that you need to just enter in this configuration. Okay, so this one is a browser stack and this one is for our local this configuration.
Oh,
You need to perform. Yeah.
fine. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
So Sandeep, can you just quickly show to audience what kind of activities which is UiPath is already given?
Yes, yes. Okay. So UiPath, okay, for mobile automation, UiPath give us the multiple activities. So install app, manage current app, manage other applications also. Okay, means third party applications. Okay, open deep link and open URL. Okay, so in between, okay, whenever and the in for the specifically for mobile device actions. Okay, mobile device actions. And like you whenever you change the device orientation. Okay, with landscape and portrait. Okay, so for that this activity should be used. So this activity gives the orientation here. Okay. The device after the change. Okay. Next one is uh, if you want to enter the press the hardware buttons, means device actual back button, home button, and the switch app means from switching from one application to another app. Okay. For that, you can use the switch app. And most importantly, here is the swipe. Okay. Swipe is the mostly used. Okay. So I will be us. Okay. I will be tell you one thing. Okay. So here you need to swipe activity. Here is a option for input, means how many times you want to swipe. Okay. Swipe. So for example, if you want to swipe for you need to swipe 25 or 25 times, right? So twice 25 times, and which direction, up direction, down direction, or horizontally, right direction and left direction. This activity, okay, so swipe activity will be use this option. So okay, and next one is okay, most frequently used. Okay, so frequently used as like the open URL. Okay, why? So this open URL or open URL, this activity, okay, is used only if only when you need to forcefully open any web application during your automation. Okay, but this is a I will be suggest don't use open URL for mobile web automation. Okay, for mobile web automation, go with uh, this way. Okay, so this open URL only used when you need to forcefully uh, need it. You need to open any other application and take data from this website and use in your your mobile automation or mobile application, right? So in this case only use this open URL. Otherwise, okay. So these are the commonly used activities during the mobile automation.
So you can see over here for the mobile device. So it's categorized in different category. So mobile application. So anything you want to do related to your mobile application, installing, managing your current app, other apps, or open any deep link from their application. So you an URL. So the you will get the mobile application section. Then anything you want to do with any automation with your device, let's say you have to change your device orientation, get system time, right? Then manage the device connection, press any hardware button, back, home, switching app, set in device geolocation, set device orientations, or take a screenshot, right? So this all kind of device kind of activity that also you can automate it using a mobile device given set of activities. And then UI automation at your mobile application screen level, that is the user interface level, whatever you want to be automated. So using this all the activities, so if some element it exists or not exists, based on that, if you take a decision, maybe this element is exist, then this particular condition gets satisfied or not. So for that purpose, it's given element exists activity, get attribute. You want to be retrieve some attribute from the some property of the elements, right? Then you will get the get attribute. You want to get selected some element, or get text, extract some text informations selected. We have just used set text, swipe, and tap. So this kind of the mobile automation activities which is provided by the UiPath. So you can see now, so in same activity, in same packages, in same tool, we have automate two application with different platform, one with the Android, one with the iOS. So we don't require the person knowledge should be I mean for the different technologies in iOS and for the Android, and they don't have to do a different kind of scripting. So that's a bigger advantage of the UiPath, right? You using a same tool, same person, easily and very smoothly the person can go and automate the your mobile application. So that's why the organization now for the mobile automation, they're leveraging the UiPath Test Suite as well. Okay. And also, so sometime while we are dealing with the test automation in terms of the end to end, so let's say you are doing something on your web applications, and that data goes to the on your mobile application, then again go to the APIs or some system. So whenever your end to end scenarios or end to end interfaces, uh, integrations are there. So in such a case also, some tools support mobile automation, some frameworks support mobile automation, some framework only web automation. So those kind of scenario end-to-end integration that we can't automate with the other technology, other tools. But in UiPath supports everything with your web, mobile, and API. So in a same script, right? If you wanted to be do the web part, your browser web part, system related web part, right? You can do that. You want to API part, you want to database part, or you want to automate the desktop related part. So whatever thing you want to automate, you can do, because all the activities are enabled, right? And you can go and you can easily automate those things in a same mobile automation script flow. So you don't need to change the different scripts and change any sequences of the automation development. So that's another beauty of this UiPath Test Suite. And we have leveraging with our clients, and we have seen that, right? So getting those kind of the benefits. So with the same developer, with the same tool, they are achieving end-to-end automation on the Android, mobile, and across different platforms. Right. So that's all, guys. So
So can we create any test report which is failing and which is getting passed, something like that?
sure, we can create the report. So there's a one is the orchestrator. So in the orchestrator, we can publish this test case, and through the orchestrator you will get the report, right? The test case which is getting pass or fail, what are the assertion. One is the orchestrator, and second is the HTML report, right? So there's one package report activities HTML, it is there. Through that also you will get the HTML report. So same for the reporting part, we have one more webinar in upcoming sessions regarding the reporting with the in orchestrator with the HTML report and other tools, right? So there you will get more details about the reporting. But this reporting you can do for across all the automation, web, desktop, mobile, API, everything. Okay.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Any other question from anyone?
Yes, I have a question about dynamic text capture, no, and how to capture a message if I don't know it in advance, no. For example, in alert section, how can I gather the information in a section that I don't know in advance the message, no, the text. Mobile.
Okay, so dynamic
Mo-
text means
in mobile, we can't use wildcards, and I have problems when I want to automate these kind of things. No?
So yes, you are correct. So that is the one of the I mean the feature which is not implemented yet, right? And same feedback we have given the your product team. They're working on it, because whenever we adding some wild card, right, or some asterisk, uh, it is not there, right? So that is you are correct. So that is still it is not implemented yet. So UiPath product team, I am and this feedback already there, and the UiPath product team, they will working on it. They're working, and in upcoming releases, definitely it will be there. But same thing they have in a web automation, desktop automation, but not for the mobile. So it will be there in soon.
Mhm.
So mobile automation comes with the modern design experience, or it can like come with the classic
It,
design experience as well.
it comes modern design.
Modern design only. Okay. So is there any license involved in using this mobile automation?
No, it's studio only, right? It's a part of the UiPath Studio. It's not a separate products, right? It's
Okay.
just activities. So it's part of the UiPath Studio. So if you have a studio license, you will get it.
Okay. So also like one last question. So it's a we can configure for like a cloud orchestrator one, or like it can be on premise as well.
No, I'm not getting a question. I mean, you want
Like
to
it will be a mobile automation comes with a cloud. It is applicable for the cloud one, or like on premise as well.
in terms of
Mobile.
orchestrator, you're talking.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, it can be a both, right? For your cloud as well and for the on-premise orchestrator, because we're just publishing the packages over there, right? So it doesn't matter.
Okay. Okay.
So are you facing any challenges with that actually when you're doing it, or it's just a question you asked?
No, it's just a question I have asked.
Okay, fine. Okay.
Any other question from anyone? Or we are good?
Yeah, hi Amit and Deepak. So I have a question.
Yes.
This is regarding to a use case where the system, the data has to be transferred from one system to the other system. So, but there is a job which has to run. Only after that the data will pass from one system to the other system, and that job runs based on like every 3 hours or like some 2 hours. So if I create a test data and let's say the start point in the starting system, and the data goes to the other system, downstream system, only after 3 hours. So in this end-to-end use case, so how to handle this um, time duration of 3 hours or maybe 2 hours, which takes time to
Okay.
get to the
So
other system.
so you mean to that so what I've understood from your question, you mean to that you have three steps, right? Or three applications different.
Let's say only two applications, two
Okay.
systems. In
uh,
in system A, I create the test data,
mhm.
which has to replicate to the the system B, but it takes time for it to
Okay.
replicate in system B. Like 2 hours or 3 hours. There are few scheduled
Whenever
job runs.
it
Only
will
after
get
that,
completed, and then only it's there. So
yes,
that's
it
what you
will
mean.
be there. Yes. So
Okay.
after creating test data, if I immediately check in system B, it won't be there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Then how to handle those kind of
Yes.
things? That's your
Yes.
question. Okay. So basically, so we have to split up the test cases in two parts. First test cases to generate the test data It will run, and second is the whatever tests are generated, inject in the next system. So that there are two test cases, right? And then the sequence order it's required. So it's all the framework level changes are there when you implemented. So we have to give the sequence. So the sequence ID, let's say test case number 1 and test case number 2, whichever test case we should get run first. Obviously, your test data generation test case, it would be a first. So that sequence ID 1 we'll give, and sequence ID 2 we need to give that, right? Now the point is, it's sometime it take a 1 hour, sometime it take a 2 hours for the your test data generations. That's the questions, right? So here we can set a one flag, right? So the moment the test data it is generated, it is successfully done, it can be a set of flag as a true, right? And whenever your second test case is, maybe it is a planned, it is scheduled, right, to start the execution after 1 hour, for example, and then it will go and it will check my test data flag, it is true or not. If it is not true, then it will not start the further step execution, and it will say that still awaiting for the test data generation, so can't proceed for the execution. So it will give those kind of logs, and again it can in the next schedule it can still wait, and then if after 1 hour it can see that yes, these things it is there, I mean the flag it is a true, then it can proceed for the further steps. So that's a one approach you can give over here. And second thing, the file watcher concept, right? So whenever the data is there or some file is there, then it will it's kind of webhook concept, you can say that, right? Something is there, it generated, then automatically your job should get trigger, and it should be a start the execution. So that concept also you can implement over here. So whenever your test case number it is, I mean test case number 2, the job is always trying to inspect, right, the it is done or not done or not. So it's a webhook concept. Through that also you can implement these solutions. But I think whatever, so we are also facing this kind of so we are getting the one end-to-end scenario from our customer. So we have split up in the test cases, and whatever I just explained you, this way we have implement the solution. So they have around 75 test cases, I think, right? So we have given this test cases at a last as a 75th number, right? And the initially test data generation, it would be initial test cases. So after all the test cases executed, till that time this data is generated, everything is done, and it start execution. And still it is not then it will retry again for the maximum time, and then it will start. So this way it's all the framework level things, right? So based on your application response and synchronization, we need to be handled. But these are the ways are there.
Got it. I'll definitely go through this approach.
Great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Pop-ups can be handled in the similar way as we are handling it in our portals, means web browser.
Come again? I'm not getting question.
Okay. Sometimes we get the pop-up. For example, the version of the app is upgraded to the newer one. So a pop-up will be there that will say that you need to upgrade your app. So I'm saying that we can handle the pop-ups in the similar way as we are handling it on our web browsers.
Yes. So UiPath is very stronger. If in your pop-up on your web applications or mobile application, so easily you can handle those pop-up as well. You can handle those pop.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so I think we start with the quiz, right? Yeah, Deepak.
Yeah, thank you, Amit and Sandeep for beautiful demonstrations. So let's move ahead to our Mentimeter questions. I've already pinged the link and the code. So let's begin. This would also help us to understand how much we have grasped from the sessions. So this is not only for the grasping of the level, even you'll also get the top 3 winners or top 4 winners will get the goodies from the UiPath team. So please participate. Code I pasted in the chat section, so I will paste to you again.
Hi Deepak, I have actually one question. So do I have to sign up for this, or I
No,
can only put?
yeah, you can go to the mentimeter.com and just enter this code to start participations.
Okay.
Yeah. Be quick. We are starting another 1 minute. Okay, let's start. Okay, the first question will be, which is the default port for AppMeme? This was covered by Sandeep. So 8080, 4 times 4, 4723 or 8888. Just 1 minute, seconds. The right answer is 4723. Out of 16, 9 has given the right answer. Let's move to the next one. Leaderboards. So top fours is Ignis K, Vivek, Maria, and Melee. Second questions. Which device supports for execute mobile automation test cases using UiPath? Real devices, virtual devices, cloud devices, and all. Easy enough. Okay, the right answer is all. 14 has given the right answer. Now the leaderboards. Big change. So again, the top positions remain same. Then Kavyasi, Maria, and Ayush. Top four. Let's begin with the third question. UiPath supports to automate mobile web applications. Is it true or false? Quick. 3 seconds left. True. So let's see the leaderboards. I think there is no change in the leaderboards. Let's move to the last question. Which type of mobile application test cases automation possible using UiPath? Android iOS, hybrid, mobile web application, or all? 4 seconds to go. Answer is all. The 13 has cleared. Now let's move to the leaderboard. Okay. The top 4 positions are Ignitia QA and then Kavyashu, Maria, and Ayush. All 4, can you please ping me your email ID so that we'll ask the UiPath team to share the goodies for you. So thank you everyone for joining the sessions, and Please RSVP for the next sessions. Next session will be on API automations, and after that we are covering that UiPath integration with ALM tool. And on 12th of October we have CI/CD pipeline, and finally we have Ask Me Anything on test suits. So these 4 sessions are pending. Feel free to share with about the session on social media. And again, if you have any suggestions or any improvement points, you can also mention it out. Maybe you can reach out to me, Amit, or Rohit. So thanks again, Amit and Sandeep, for doing this wonderful sessions. See you in the next part of the sessions to everyone. Thank you, everyone.
Sure. Thanks, Deepak. Thanks, everyone. Thanks,
Thank
Sandeep.
you. Thank you.
I did not receive the email IDs. Please ping me your email IDs, all 4.
It's already sent, Deepak.
Okay, I got 3. Okay, thank you, everyone. Have a good day ahead.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
thank you.
Thank you.